Today I'm going to show you 10 types of drivers inside of Vehicle Legends, but before I do that, make sure to subscribe and drop a link in this video. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, now the first kind of player is actually the most boring kind of player, and that is the traffic obeyers. You know, these people will be going the speed limit. They'll turn on their, turn signals. Is there even turn signals in this game? I don't know, but they'll turn them on if there are. They'll make sure to go nice and slow. These people will actually stop at a red light. So for example, if this light was red, they would stop here and then they would go on green. Like, they literally obey all the traffic laws. Right here, another green light. Are all the lights just green in this game? I think they are, but like, still, this type of driver, bro, they just stop at all the intersections. Alright, the next type of driver is the racer. They always have their race cars. They're always going around the track. You already know, the racer. They just love racing on the racetrack. That's what they do. They just kind of drive around like this. But here's the difference between them and me. I can't do this track very well. They are really good at this track. That's the difference. Alright, the next type of driver is the stunt driver. They're going to be doing crazy turns like that. And you already know, if there's a ramp, they're going to be going on it. They're going to do some crazy stuff just like this right here. A sideways ramp trick. And of course, they're going to be going off of this ramp right here and doing a flip, all that stuff. And then they're going to pop a turn right here, and they're going to go for the mega ramp. The stunt driver, they just go crazy. They go for all the ramps, all the crazy stuff, do all the flips, and land in the tree. Wow. That was an epic stunt by me. Not planned at all, but check that out. We landed in the tree. Alright, the next type of driver is the drifter. And of course, they're going to be going down all the windy roads, trying to get some good drifts. Let me go ahead and see if I can give you some examples. Right here. Let's go ahead and hit a little drift, just like the drifter would. Oh, yeah. Another drift right here. Oh, yeah. That's how the drifter plays. They'll be in, like, some kind of JDM car, just whipping it around town, drifting. Oh, this is a perfect turn for drifting through. Heck yeah. You already know, bro. This one's actually a pretty fun type of driver because they're always drifting, and drifting's super fun. Who doesn't like to drift in games? It's amazing. Alright, the next type of driver is the street racer. They'll be at a stoplight here. You'll pull up next to them right there, for example, and then they'll try to race you on the streets, which, they're similar to the racer, except they do it on the streets, They'll be racing people all around. They're gonna pull up to you. For example, if there's a person here at this light, they would pull up and say, "Wanna race?" ? Just like this. And then they would try to race you down the road. Next up, we have the slow driver. Now, this one isn't that common, but if you ever see them in a public server, they'll just be going, very, very slow. Maybe they're stuck in first gear and manual and have no clue what they're doing, but they're just going slow always. Maybe they just have a really slow car or something. But this driver, they're always going really slow. In a public server, for some reason, this player's always on the highway race. Everyone else will be done with the highway race. This player will just be waiting at the start forever, and then they'll go like 20 seconds and they'll finally start moving. And then they'll take their sweet time getting to the end of the highway. Like, this driver's actually really annoying because they make the races take forever. Next up, we have yours truly here, the bad driver. Now, this type of driver is actually me, and, we'll always be just crashing into random walls and just getting stuck in the stupidest ways. For example, like this. This is a pretty common one. And don't get me started about how I drive around the circuit race and how other bad drivers drive around it. Here's a quick demonstration of how we will go around the track. We'll be doing fine on this part, but then once we get over here, it all becomes a mess. Yeah, that happens. We're gonna have to reverse there. Okay. And then, we'll cut a corner here, maybe. We'll end up bumping into this wall. And when we go over this bridge, we usually just go flying around this turn. We try to save it, but we end up in the grass and hit this pole. The next type of driver is the British. Now, the British people, they're just driving on the left side of the road always. I don't know what's up with these silly Brits. But they'll always be on the left side of the road, you already know, drinking their tea, talking about biscuits and tea and bottles of water. That's all the British stuff I know, guys. So, yeah, but that's the British driver. They're just always on the left side of the road, man. The British drivers, I swear. Alright, the next type of driver we have is the off-roader. Now, these people, they aren't staying on the roads. They're always driving off the roads. They're just, going straight to where they need to go. They don't even take the roads. They just go straight over here. And usually where they need to go is the off-road race. And trust me, these people are insane at this race. They're always in trucks, most commonly the trophy truck. and they'll be going around the off-road race, just off-roading. That's the off-road driver. Not much to them. They just basically drive a truck off the road. Alright, now last but most certainly not least, we have the drunk driver. Now I want to say, do not do this in real life. It's not funny, not something to joke about, but you know, it is a type of driver, so here we go. This driver, they're always swerving around the roads, almost hitting everyone else. They can barely see. It's kind of blurry. I'll pop up an effect, something like that. Now, I've never done it. I wouldn't know, but I'm just assuming here. Yeah, so they might hit a pole or two, end up in the grass, somehow end up crashing here. They definitely won't be allowed on the track, you know. They'll get rejected because, of course, you know, they're intoxicated while driving. But, yeah, never do that. Don't be this kind of driver. This is a bad kind of driver. But there you have it. Those are types of drivers in Vehicle Legends. I truly hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to drop a like. I would truly appreciate it. Subscribe, ring that notification bell so you never miss another upload. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace.